So, I've talked to you guys about my jerseys before. I've done jersey countdowns. Now that I've got the collection all together, I can go through which jerseys I've got for which teams. So, the countdown stuff is still fun, but it's nice to just look sometimes at what I've got in my collection. So let's start with the Central Division, shall we? Yeah, giant nerd. Got them all organized by division. Of course, Minnesota, Dallas, oh, Mooterisy goodness, Dallas. This would be Dallas. This is Minnesota. Notice there's no Dallas over top. It's a Minnesota jersey. And I'm missing the white version of this one, which Yvonne's de-staining in the next little while here. I've had it since '92, so since it's white, it's picked up some stainage. Nashville. There's a Nashville. Oh, hey, look. It's Nashville. Which is good being Nashville country, If you're new, you won't get the remark. The remark. Also Nashville. How about Colorado? Also Colorado. Also Colorado. Now we're getting into Chicago jerseys. Blackhawks. Also Blackhawks. Hey, look, it's Chicago. Minnesota Wild. That's Wild. This is also Wild. Now, there's two homeless jerseys that I moved into this division because technically it's Colorado. Technically the Quebec Nordiques and all of their beautiful glory and wonderful jerseys moved to Colorado. So they should actually be in front of Minnesota and Chicago. Now, I mix Winnipeg and Atlanta jerseys, and I hope that doesn't bother Winnipeg fans. It doesn't matter. So, Winnipeg. Atlanta. The recently purchased and beautiful Atlanta. And to bookend it, Winnipeg. This is where I mention how nice it is to have steel holding these up now, that I don't have to worry about this thing breaking. This is how I broke a closet a couple of times. Let's get into St. Louis. St. Louis. Also St. Louis. Notice the huge difference. I say huge difference because to casual observers, you're like, why did he bother buying the other one? It looks pretty much the same. Yeah, I get that a lot. St. Louis. St. Louis. And St. Louis. So that's the Central Division. Let's turn this sucker around. I'll have a seat. Because I'm not going to get to sit down too much today. I'm working this morning. So, really enjoyed my first shift though. Ottawa. As we move into what I call the Eastern Canada Division. Okay, now we're getting into Buffalo. Buffalo. Hey, look, it's Buffalo. And don't look now, it's Buffalo. So that's a lot, considering these are teams I don't cheer for. And when people ask, well, where are you going to wear all these jerseys? I've worn all these jerseys in the last month. I haven't worn them for an entire day, but I've worn them all. Toronto. Maple Leafs. This is also the Maple Leafs. Hey, look. It's the Maple Leafs, and it's Dion Phaneuf. So I got it for cheap. And also the Maple Leafs. As you can see, they're all completely different shirts. Worthy of being bought, every last one of them. And again, collectors in the crowd will say, well, of course they are. And people who are not collectors will be like, you're insane. You don't need all that. Florida. I only have 2 Floridas. Florida A. And Florida B. If I can get the blue one where he's breaking the stick, I'll get that one. Tampa. There's 1 Tampa, 2 Tampa, and a Bolts. The wonder of the Bolts. And I get why they're called, why they have the Bolts on the jersey, but it's still fun to say Bolts. Bolts. Like the Bears. Okay, Detroit. This is a quick one, too. Or no, this is Montreal. I'm retarded. Montreal, 2 Montreal. In my defense, I've had a cold. And 3 Montreal. I don't know what having a cold has to do with thinking Montreal and Detroit are the same. Yeah. If anybody takes offense to the previous statement, I'm quoting Tommy Boy. Because that's a really funny movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. Boston. Okay, now, here's where it gets mildly crazy. You're probably still going, man, he had a lot of Dallas and Minnesota. Boston. Hey, look, it's Boston. Don't forget the Bruins. This is also Boston. Not quite sure, but this could be Boston. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. That's definitely Boston. This is Boston, and I officially can't even hold them all. Yeah. That's Boston. Boston. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Of course not.
More Boston. So that's some Boston, and there, just to round things off, that's some Boston. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 Bruins jerseys, boys and girls. 11 Bruins jerseys. 11. It's a lot. And no, it's not the team I have the most jerseys of.
No. Is that not including your sweater?
Oh, 12. If we include my sweater, I have 12 Bostons. So that's half my collection. The other half of my collection I'll make into its own video as well. But that's the first half. So, yeah. This is what things look like when they get out of control. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, and I'll talk to you again soon.